Let's talk about forgiveness. First, I would like to say, beautiful rise and beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, player, why would you do that, son? TM, homie. Alright. I want to talk about forgiveness. A lot of people get it confused when I say, forgive other people that hurt you, forgive other people that broke you as a child. A lot of people think I mean let these people back in their life. That's not what I mean. If you understood how much power lies in forgiveness, you will understand why I say that. Forgive other people. Without forgiveness, the people that broke you, that hurt you, still has control over your life. This is just my opinion. Control how you move, control how you love, control who you let in, because you will always have that person in mind, which means they're controlling the puppet strings in your life. They're controlling that outcome of your life because you always keep that hurt from that person in mind. I wrote this song called What If. It's on my I Missed the Summer project. Shameless plug, by the way. First, I started the song off asking myself questions, right? And then I proceed to ask other people questions. Like, I mentioned a little girl that got touched when she was younger. And now she don't trust me and she won't let me and love her. So I asked her a question because, a lot of the times we stay at the surface of the issue because it happened to us. That's where a lot of our resentment and anger and shit happens, because it happens to us. That's where it occurs, because it happened to us. So we're taking the situation personal, because we're the ones, we're the victim now, but we don't really go deeper into the matter, to the situation. Meaning, let's get back to that song. The person that touched you as a child, what if they were touched as a child? Is that me giving them excuses? No. What I'm saying is we have generations after generations of cycles that have to be broken. And you have to be brave enough to break it. It's going to take, somebody has to do it. So when I say, what if he was touched as a child, and then whoever touched him was touched as a child, and whoever touched him, the person that touched him, was touched as a child. You know what I'm saying? We don't understand how many levels of bullshit we endure to even get to a place of being a victim by the person who victimized us, because they were victims once before. I had made a post, and I was talking about, love and shit. And I was like, a lot of people always ask the victims if they okay, but they never ask who we think is the victor what's going on with them and if they're okay. It's the reason why people do certain things. It comes from a place. So how do we connect these dots to cure what needs to be cured, to heal what needs to be healed? But if we're just thinking about ourselves in a situation, that the victim at the moment, at the current moment, we never fixed it. We never fixed the issue, because it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You don't have to personally tell people, I forgive you, in order to forgive them. And you don't have to let them back in. It's you letting go and getting behind the wheel of your life again. That's what I mean by forgiveness. Getting your power back. And forgiving yourself too. You'll be surprised how many people, I'm sure y'all not surprised, but fuck up in life and beat themselves to hell for the rest of their life. Never forget themselves. As if life came with this little mini guidebook on how to treat every situation accordingly. Some of us mirror what we experienced growing up. we are acting as the fucked up people we experienced growing up, not realizing we have our own, we have the power to take control of how our future goes, our present feel. Oh, they're angry at each other because they're not moving fast enough. That is so cute. But we have that control. But we can't get control unless there's a lot of forgiving taking place. And that's forgiving other people and forgiving yourself. A lot of people don't know how karma works. And every time we wish karma on somebody, we be like, man, you know, something bad happened to us, we always wish karma on somebody else. But a lot of people don't know how karma works. And I've been doing a lot of research. I've been looking into this shit. And not only just the research do I take my own experiences and make it, if it makes sense through what I've researched and what I've experienced and observed, then I take it as my truth. Because y'all know nothing is truth unless you accept it as truth. But nature, let's talk about karma. Nature don't care about what we see right here. Like the universe don't care about that shit, right? It's all about intentions. So a lot of us, you know, when we wish karma on somebody else, we don't realize that it's literally up to that person for karma to exist in their life. The person we're wishing it on, it's up to that person. They have to not forgive themselves, and they have to create this resistance in their life. We create our own resistance. You can't wish that on somebody else and it just happens. It don't work like that. Yeah, what you put out, a lot of people think what you put out comes back, but it's the intention that comes back to you, and the resistance if you create one. That's why you see a lot of who we think are fucked up people. You know, we judge other people. It's in comparison on what we think is good. That's why you see a lot of so-called fucked up people doing well. Because they didn't care enough to create that resistance. A lot of people don't care enough to create that resistance where they like, you know, their conscience is eating away at them. A lot of people don't care enough to create that resistance in their life, so life still goes well for them. It's the people who's conscious, who, you know what I'm saying, like, nah, man, that's fucking me up, man. Like, people who care and be like, I should have did that bad thing. They care enough to beat themselves up and think they're not worthy of anything great. They create that resistance in their own life. So in order to not have that resistance, and in order to be back in control of yourself, it has to be a lot of forgiving going on. You have to forgive yourself, and you have to give other people to get your power back. That's all I wanted to say. I'm sure I got more to add to this, but you know what I'm saying? Playing on my way to the park, do my little hour walk, get it in, you know what I'm saying? Get these frequencies playing through the drums. You know what I'm saying? It all matters. Frequencies matter. But y'all have a beautiful day. But just sit on that, man. And I know we hurt. You know, I don't have certain people in my life that I've forgiven. I just don't have to tell them that I forgave them. I don't. I just let it go. I let it be what it is. And that's including family. Family, friends, associates, exes. No, you're not going to dictate how I choose to love next. Or who I choose to love. You're not going to dictate that. You're not going to dictate how I treat this person. Because that's where a lot of our treatment comes from. The way we treat people. Our guards. That come from past experiences. I don't want nobody to control me. I don't like people controlling me. But y'all have a beautiful day. Just sit on it.